Hey guys, today is the 2nd of March 2014. Shit, 14. and yeah, I had a bit of spare time, so I thought I might make a quick update, because I haven't done that in a little while. So much has happened since I last updated. Yeah, life is going really quickly at the moment. It feels like lots and lots of things happen in a really short amount of time. And then before I know it, it's like March 2014. What even? How did that happen? So yeah, the first really big thing that's happened in the last couple of weeks is I legally changed my name. So my name is now legally Kip Middleton Pascal. Kip I chose because it was short and it was like sort of similar sounding to my birth name. I wanted something like simple and kind of different, but not like super out there. And I liked it. It was like short and simple and had the sound. I really like it. I'm still getting used to it as my name. People call it out Kip sometimes, and I don't respond. But I also don't respond to Caitlin either, which feels very not like my name anymore. And when people call me Caitlin, I feel very, very strange. Yeah, and Middleton is my biological father's last name, and I have my mother's maiden name. But I thought it would be nice to take on his name and part of it, and also I thought I haven't told that side of my family except for my father yet about the trans stuff, and my sister actually. But I thought maybe when I did, the fact that I took their name would be like, oh, so they're changing their name, but they're also taking on our name. That's like nice, and that might make it a little bit easier. Also, it would be nice to have the same name as like my sister and my dad and all that stuff. That was pretty big. I haven't officially got my birth certificate in the mail yet, so I haven't been able to change any of my documents. But that should be here this week. It's like said about a month, and it was about a month ago that I did it. So yeah, hopefully that arrives soon. I'm looking forward to like getting like license and like everything that says Kip, nothing with Caitlin in it. I've got like a big list of all the things I have to change it with. So yeah. The other thing is I finished my gender psych appointments. I had 3 with Dr. Jacko Emmerich in Mooney Ponds, Melbourne, Australia. And so I say, hey Casper, thank you for telling me to go to him, because like that thing was awesome and it was like really easy. And 3 appointments and I had a referral. And so yeah, cheers. It was cool. I'm glad I didn't go with the other guy now, because I've sorry, I'm getting sick. I've heard from other guys that the other guy is not maybe as like laid back. I'm pretty laid back, so it was nice going to him. He didn't like, I was quite honest with him about stuff, but he didn't make me talk about anything that I was like super uncomfortable with. Or pretty much the first session was just talking about my life, how I grew up, my family, and then he gave me like a whole lot of things to take home, like tests. There was one for like multiple personality, other things, and he said I like scored fine on everything except for anxiety, which is something that I have been diagnosed with already and I'm on medication for, so that wasn't a like particularly big surprise. Yeah, so I have my referral now to go and see a surgeon. I made an appointment to go and see Megan Hassel in Sydney, Australia in August was the next available, the 11th of August. So when I made that appointment, it was 7 months away. Now it's 6 months away. And I'm going to also make an appointment to see Dr. Andrew Ives. Sorry. In Melbourne, Australia. Tomorrow. I was originally dead set on going to Megan Hassel because I really, really like her results. I think she like does an amazing job. And I was kind of like just set on her from the start. But I've been looking into it more lately because I do want to make, the most informed decision that I can. And I like realized that there's like a surgeon in Melbourne and his results are amazing too. Um, so I feel like I'll just book a consultation with both surgeons, and whichever one feels the best for me, like whatever my gut says, I'll go with. It would be nice to have it done in Melbourne because then I can recover at home. I don't know anyone in Sydney, and I don't know how. Like, I just the logistics of getting there and then like recovering and having to take somebody with me and plane tickets and like it's going to be an expensive enough procedure as is like taking time off work and paying the excess and whatever. So it would be nice to have it done at home and recover here. Um, yeah, changing my name has been really good. There's been some kind of like it's been awkward a little bit at work. Um, I went and made an appointment with HR to talk to them about transitioning in the workplace. Our HR lady is really cool. She was really good about it. But like general management in general wasn't like informed, but no one else knows. So like everyone knows that I literally changed my name, and people have been great about it. They like use Kip all the time, except when people accidentally call me Caitlin, and most people are like, oh shit, sorry mate, like my bad, and that's all fine. Um, some of the managers do know, and I noticed like the first few shifts I worked with them, they were like, oh, like kind of awkward with me, and I just tried to be as like normal as possible, and like we didn't talk about it at all. Like we didn't acknowledge the fact that we were both on the same page now. I just acted as normal as possible because it's like it's just work. I just want to go there, get my job done, and get paid and go home. Like I don't want to make a big deal of my personal life at work. Yeah, so I've been pretty lucky. People have been pretty good about Kip, like using it. Um, I still get called Caitlin like 1 in 4 times, I reckon. But people are definitely getting better, and I don't ever correct anybody when they make a mistake. I feel like people are really trying, and that's great. And like I just let it slide, and people are like, "Shit, sorry, man." I'm like, "It's fine, it's fine, it's cool." I appreciate that people are trying, and that's all you can really ask for. Um, so I'm trying to make this quick, and it's already 7 minutes. Family update. Nothing has changed on that front. I have had no contact with my mom since last October. November, December, January, February, March, like 5 months now. She had called my ex, who's one of my best friends, and like, asked her if I was okay, and my friend seemed to think that she'd calmed down a little bit, and I know that I should contact her and tell her about my name change, and I had a lot of anxiety thinking about it. The whole issue with my family was really hurtful, and I felt quite shaken by it. And I've just taken a big step back, and that's been good for me. And so I'm hesitant to contact them, but I know that I'll have to at some point. I don't want too many changes to happen in my life, and then when we do like reconnect, or if we reconnect, there just to be all these things that have happened. There'll be this massive amount of distance between us. I think that will make it more difficult. Yeah, so that's my family update. Nothing's really changed. And the last thing I want to talk about, which I'll try to do really quickly because this is really long, I'm sorry. I've been thinking more and more about tea lately. And thinking that I would like to start tea. But I've decided that I don't want to start tea until after I had surgery. I've been researching a lot about like taking tea pre-surgery and post-surgery. I didn't even realize for ages that it was an option to take it post, like to have top surgery first. I know it is, but like I just never thought about it, and I think I feel more comfortable having surgery first because basically that's the thing I have the most issue with. I'm really lucky. I don't really get dysphoric about my gender identity as such. Like I get annoyed about it. Like it's a frustrating experience being constantly like read as a feminine person. But there are only real like super strong issues I have is around my chest. And that is something that's not going to be affected by tea. That's what surgery is for. My voice, which is very, very, very high, and I think I have quite feminine features. I've cut my hair short, and that hasn't, like, I never get red as male ever. Which is fine, but like I would like to be. I think I would feel more comfortable living my life being red as male. And the more I think about it, the more true that becomes. So yeah, I think I wanna. The main reason I want, sorry, I'm really not with it today. The main reason I want to take tea after having surgery is because I kind of have this like desire to kind of have that second puberty, to go through that stage again, and I feel like I would like to kind of start from. It's really hard to describe. Start from scratch and then build on that. I feel a little bit uncomfortable from myself personally having breasts and like growing facial hair and going through all that kind of stuff, because I'd like to kind of have the most, I guess, realistic puberty that I could. I'm not really sure. There's just something about me that is like really swinging that way, and I feel like it's important in this process to do like what's right for me and my body, and even if that's not maybe the typical narrative, that's like I've got to do what I feel the most comfortable with, because this is like the end of the day. It's my transition, and I have to, work out what's right for me. I'm hesitant about tea only because of my family, and like I don't know how my nieces and nephews would struggle with that, because my little kids are struggling with changing my gender, and just my family in general. I think we'll have some long, difficult conversations in there. But I don't know. See how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to go because this video is excessively long now. I'll show you my sleeping dog. She's in all of my videos. Isn't she beautiful? Sorry about the poor quality. I'm making this on my computer today because I couldn't be bothered getting up my camera. Okay, thanks for sticking through this incredibly long video. I hope everyone is awesome, and yeah, peace.